No, hát szervusztok, sziasztok, itt vagyunk, és néha játszunk, és ugye lefolytattunk egy valak dumát, és találkoztunk az itteniekkel végül, de sajnos megszüntettünk ugye egy barikádot, vagy egy gátat, és mögül csupa rosszaság száguldott elő, úgyhogy igen, és két új terület nyílt ki. Viszont akkor azt mondja, hogy és itt na várjál, van egy olyan küldetés, mert ez itt most upperbe, de hogy valamelyik a lowerbe szóljon. Upper, haj. Nincsen. Jó, na nem baj. Ráadásul ott basszus, ott van. Fagyott a történet, most nincs kedvünk akkor oda menni. Na, akkor megyünk viszont ide. Jó, és azt fogjuk csinálni, hogy itt megpróbáljuk ezeket a mellékeseket megoldani. Aztán mindjárt itt segít nekünk a csillagok, hogy merre kell mennünk. Na. És te most pont a másik irányba utogatsz? Jó, hát ott a Stepshez, de egyébként, közben más dolgokat itt pedig felfedeztük. Másikhoz. Ja igen, apuci okán, ugye a kis sólyomnak az opcióját is közben nyomozgatjuk. Na itt vannak. Aha, tehát először le kell a páncél, fasza, de ha megszüntettük a páncéljukat, akkor hiába ütjük viszont őket. Oké, aha. Viszont a különböző ilyen jég vagy tűzre. Aztán, hogy na ők jöttek ki a gát mögül. Most már hát értjük, hogy ők azért miért nem annyira szeretett emberkék. Jó, hát ezek szerint még a hagyományos ellenfelek is itt vannak. Na, a lépcsők az balra, igen, arra föl. Egyiket nem szeretjük. Aha. Vele nincs kedve megküzdeni. Tök felesleges lenne. Oda szembe? Oda szembe. Na most az a nagy kérdés, hogy innen... Vajon át tudunk-e ugorni? Oké. Hát ha átugrani nem is. De talán fel tudunk mászni.
Looks like it's my lucky day. This tome's titled Disordered Thinking and Mental Anguish. Looks thick. And inside says, a herbalist in the market found success treating a variety of patients suffering from these types of afflictions. Better search the market next.
Jó, viszont akkor itt találtunk egy pluszt. Plusz tervrajzot. Aha, lower. Na most upperben vagyunk, ugye? És akkor el kell mennünk lowerbe, ha ezt akarjuk nyomon követni. De! Tudjuk ám miatt többit is, hiszen ezen a részen még azért vannak. És ott úgy. Elment a nagy darab? El, jó van. Nincs kedvem vele küzdeni, megmondom őszintén.
This statue does depict an Oberon, but it's impossible to tell who it is.
Maybe there's another statue that isn't damaged.
I'll keep looking around the city.
Aha. Jó. Innen tovább. Mert az már az alsó vagy a bástyáknál. Menjünk erre. Aha. Na, nem kértem el elsést. Már bocsika, de...
Remember, Wynne, the spindle needs you to harvest a resonance from one of these massive arcs.
Bezzeg, ott nekik nincs bajuk attól? Anyukád. Hogy rám ugrott? Az irányt, ez megvan. Várjál. Hát lehet, hogy Frostmine segít.
Getting close now. Watch for the flames. to freeze the hives. They're spongy and resistant to damage unless you can make them brittle.
That's more like it. Work with the scry.
Igen, jó, erre ott lentebb is velem. Most már van annyira jó a húzóerőm, hogy szét tudom durrantani őket, mert régen ugye nem bírtunk el ezekkel a fészkekkel. De most akkor már, igen, most már szét tudom szedni őket, és ez jó, mert nagyon idegesítőek egyébként ezek a tüzeskedők. Jó, és térkép szerint hol vagyunk? Hú, itt lent vagyunk. Aha, akkor viszont, mert hogy a bástycserészre mondja a következőt, meg a lowerben. Jó, akkor lemegyünk itt a Lumsgate-hez. Valahol erre felé lesz. Elmegyünk a bástyába. Megpróbáljuk kikerülni ezt a ronda felhőt. Csaplak. Még egy. Nézem, hogy még egy van.
Perfect.
Okay.
That should be the last of them. Appreciate the chance to test run your scry.
Jó, ez konzultációt kér, tehát hogy innentől jók vagyunk. Az anyádat, az anyukádat, az is az észrevesz. Amiket vele már nem akarok foglalkozni.
Isn't that the same Oberon statue you found in the atrium?
Maybe if I burn the vines, I'll be able to
Gyorsan
see
így el.
those.
Ide úgyse tudsz följönni szerintem. Oké. Aha.
From what I see, this statue did depict an Oberon before it was destroyed.
Mi most szétromboltuk a szobrot?
Maybe you could try coming back later to see if they fixed it.
Van más. Aj. Ott akkor már darabéra szedjük. Oké, marketben. Jó, akkor megyünk a marketbe. Az viszont itt van. Mert hogy ott középre. És ha már ide kellett oldalra jönni, akkor oda elmegyünk jobbra. Ott volt egy kalapács, és akkor egy tervrajzot is magunkével tehetünk. Az irányba. Ezek megfagytak.
That's as far as I can push the scry.
Na, akkor itt lesz az, amit mi... Nem, itt lesz. Itt lesz. Nem itt lesz. De érdekes pedig éri, mi jártunk. És ez valahol már pedig akkor is itt volt. Kerektetőre rakja. Ott volt elásva. Nézzük meg, vajon el tudjuk-e őt úgy kapni, hogy... Jó, a szárnya megvan. Igazán az egyik szárnyat kellene ugye... Először lecsapni, aztán meg a két lábát. Hoppá, ez most felrepült. Hogy itt meg tudjuk most kapkodni. Oké. De kapsz itt a buksidra így szépen, jó? Kapaszkodj, megvárjuk, hogy felszáll. Na és most. Már le is dugott.
A frostgrave! Happy to weave that into your mantle.
Jó. Akkor a market itt van. Futass erre. Hoppá, itt mutatja is nekem.
A ledger belonging to the herbalist that owned this stand. There are notes on all kinds of afflictions, both physical and mental, that were treated here. Looks like they asked one
Szóval
patient
megyek át
with
teljesen
symptoms
a másik végébe.
similar
Szuper.
to Casbin to keep a diary during treatment. I wonder if I could track it down. He lived in the lower
Most
city.
hideg van egyszerűen felé. Én szívesen futkározzak itt.
Matteo Agretius, known for his acts of bravery following the surge. Could this be your father, Aurea?
Perhaps. Arakin might know how to confirm.
Látom, hogy egy gyorsan végzett az őre. farkassal. Aha. Várj! Ebből csak egy van, nyugodtan lecserélhetjük szerintem. Kiolvasztjuk, azt mindjárt átjön. Nagy előnye ennek a fagyott mező résznek, hogy őket Na! Így basszus. Utálom ezeknek a fagyasztásait. Ezeknek a kutyiknak, mert kemény. Azt a vitalitit, annak örültünk most. Hol vagy? Levegőzöm.
A diary. The man it belonged to details all his anxieties and intrusive visions. I wonder if Casmin could relate to him. It's hard to think about her experiencing all this alone. He mentions that he also sought help at the Hallow Pyre Rise. I should check the temple for more information.
Akkor vissza ide. És na az ott szerintem az alsóhoz lesz közelebb. Úgyhogy odaugrunk. És akkor, ha minden igaz, balra kellene mennünk, de itt legalább jó az időjárás. Igen. Úgyhogy ezt is sejtjük. Az anyukád! Aha. Na. Kellene keresnünk HP-st. Az sem ad. Néha van bennük. Vaj, ez itt lángra kapott teljesen. Nagyon fáj az oldalunk. Hoppá! Vitalit! Add a vitalit! Jó. Hát mondjuk úgy, hogy nem azt mondom, hogy elégedett vagyok, de legalább egy kicsit most visszaszereztünk a HP-ból. Ezek annyira nem zavarnak, hogy nem tudom fölvenni, mert zöld színűek. Nem, veled nem küzdök most meg. Itt van, nézd. Ott. És azt oda le. Azt láttam leesni. Na jó. De ez így hova tűnt? Az így eltűnt. Na jó. Ez nem adott. Basszus, ezért most így kár volt, hogy az ott lepottyan. De miért nem látom? Miért szűnt az meg? Jó, azt látom, hogy arra fölfelé. És odáig is oké, hogy itt a szűk utcában föl. Jó, hát, hogy ott mászkáljon, az minket nem zavar. Ennyi maradt utánuk. Köszi, na innentől most már nyugodtabb vagyok. Sokkal nyugodtabb.
I wonder if it might document something similar to Era's plague. If Casmin really believes she's been cursed or afflicted, no wonder she's trying to keep it to herself.
Jaj, de szépen visszamegyünk most akkor így a táborba. És akkor beváltunk egy csomó mindent. Egyrészt itt lesz ilyen. És akkor ezt is fölhúzzuk maxra. Frostmine-t. Ha megnézzük, ott is 3 csillag, itt is 3 csillag, mondom itt is, meg itt is minden. Tehát jelen pillanatban az összes varázscuccunk maxon van. Ok.
as I theorized. Era's plague is little more than a stigmatized,
Which is...
a perfect storm of family traits and lifestyle choices, exaggerated by circumstance. Diet, athletics, and sleep all factor in.
Casmin hasn't been sleeping much.
Might be worth presenting this research to her to see if the rest resonates.
Good idea.
Oria and I will join you when you're ready.
Jó, konzultálunk vele, de előbb ő még itt van közelebb, úgyhogy előbb velem is beszélünk.
Things still good with our Spitfire problem?
All handled.
Igen,
You
a
did great out there.
kis moszkitókat legyőztük. Azt
But it
lejelentettük
was
neki.
quite the experience. Anyway, sincerely, thank you for your help.
Igen, ez valami
Hey,
jobb
Bryn.
lesz.
Sorry, was lost in thought. It's this scry thing. It's been bothering me.
You said it felt different from the ones you're used to.
Yours was much more... Have we overused them? I don't think so. Yours is at least as old and clearly has seen good service.
That does seem strange.
Yeah, I went digging through everything I could find about the scries. I'm sure the Eye has records he won't share with me. Or anyone, really. But I still found a leak.
A sudden burst of bureaucratic insight.
Yeah, yes, I suppose. Shipping records for scries. There were some set to go out right around the surge.
Exports? To bands like ours?
Probably. Well, that's the problem, though. There's a lot of very specific shorthand on these manifests I just don't understand.
We should talk to Casmin. She lives and breathes shipping logistics.
I was hoping you'd suggest that. I was considering asking her myself, but...
She's a little intimidating.
No, that's Oria. Casmin just seems busy. Always busy. And I don't want to overstep here with your crew.
We can talk to her together. Arik, about those statues in Upper Denevron.
You mean the Friends of the Eye?
No, I was talking about the champions.
Ha! Some of them, maybe. But you could be the most heroic weaver in the world, and unless you're cozying up to leadership...
Huh.
Anyway, what do you want with them?
Well, we're wondering if there could be a familial connection between someone in our band and one of the figures represented on the statues.
You could dive through the archives we've preserved in Casten's Hold on all our heroes. That's the slow, boring way.
Don't let Lane hear you say that.
Or you can compare mantles to see if their patterns are a match.
You can tell two people are related through their mantles.
The spindle could tell you more about the science behind it. But from what I understand, there are similarities across bloodlines in how a weaver's cloth pulls magic from the air. A pattern tracer allows us to analyze those similarities between two weavers' patterns. I'll give you a design for it. Once it's built, take it to the Axle and she'll trace the mantles for you. We've preserved mantles belonging to all our heroes in Casten's Hold.
Thanks, Arik. Oria will be pleased.
Oria? For what it's worth, she's twice the weaver any of those statues might claim to be.
Now that we have a pattern tracer, it's time to head to Cassidy's Hold.
Casmin, we need to talk.
Could it wait? I'm in the middle of touch counting the armory.
No, it can't.
We've been worried about you.
I'm fine. Seriously, don't worry about me.
No one has seen you sleep in days. You're clearly hiding 2 bands worth of supplies behind the caravan shutters. And half the time you're talking a league a minute about catastrophes that are never going to happen. We can't let you keep going like this.
No. Maybe I've been a little off lately, but I'm fine, seriously. I'm just trying to keep our weaver band prepared in case... I just want us all to be safe.
We are safe.
Kaz, I've been doing research on a condition you might know as Ira's plague.
I'm not possessed.
We know.
The Enclave's studies on Ira's plague concluded that it's not a religious affliction, but a disorder of the mind. The sufferer experiences a cycle of relentless, disturbing thoughts and all manner of compulsions to fix them, including hoarding. Though it may be passed on through families, this condition is often exacerbated by a lack of sleep.
Bryn found a diary belonging to a Cassil man in Denevron who suffered from this. I think you should read it. He describes the intrusive visions that began after the birth of his son. Horrible fears he would drop his baby that he was so ashamed of, he couldn't share them with anyone.
That's awful.
It reached a point where he couldn't hold his own child, until he sought help.
So, you're saying... if I have Ira's plague, there's a cure?
We found evidence of a treatment, yes. We'd need to talk to someone at Cassidon's Hold to know more.
But we didn't want to speak to someone outside the Weaver Band on your behalf without talking to you first.
I don't know.
None of this is your fault. It's okay to get help. We all need it from time to time.
But no one else seems to need help. Everyone else is handling being here just fine, and I'm the only one having a breakdown.
Hey, it could be any one of us tomorrow. And I know for a fact that if this were happening
Jaj,
to
ezt a
anyone
sok
else,
lelkibeteg
we'd
embert
cut them some
könyörgöm.
slack.
Csiszi már
She's
a
right.
bőg.
It's hard for all of us to see you suffering like this. We care about you, and we just
Legyünk
want
már
you to be
hősök,
okay.
kérem szépen, ne nyugodjunk már
You
ennyit.
can talk to the Weavers in Cassidon's Hold.
We'll go one step at a time.
You sure you don't want to run away, screaming?
What?
Nothing. Never mind.
Come on. Serious.
It's just... that's generally the reaction that sufferers of Ira's plague get across the mead. After all, Ira only stalks the wicked for penance.
Are you religious yourself?
I don't really know anymore. My mother was deeply religious, so I was raised to believe in the southern gods. I always accepted them as real, but lately, I've begun to question.
How so?
I mean, if what you've discovered is true, and the visions I have aren't penance from the goddess of justice, I've been hanging on to a lot of self-contempt for nothing.
That is a heavy burden to carry out of faith. Kaz, you do so much for other people. What could you possibly have to repent for?
I don't know. At all hours of the day, a voice is howling at me for never being good enough. Never hitting the mark. It's all I can hear. How am I supposed to ignore it?
Lane's research indicates that with treatment, you can though.
I think if you knew how awful I really am, and how much I deserve to be reminded of it, you wouldn't say that.
Casmin, we know you, and we accept you as you are.
We'll see.
Have you ever told anyone else about these visions you're having?
Only one person. My mother.
I take it she wasn't very supportive?
I'll never forget how she looked at me. Like she was terrified. And that if I behaved, eventually Ira would leave me alone.
How old were you?
5. I had just started school, and I was struggling with being away from my parents to attend classes. Images of them murdered by bandits while I was away hounded me during the 6 hours I spent outside the home. I swallowed my fears, though, hoping, as my mother told me, that if I was good and went to school, the vision...
Even if Era actually was out for you, I still wouldn't run. Anyone who cares about you knows you're not a threat.
I wish I felt as sure of that as you do.
In time, I'll be able to say, I told you so.
Maybe.
Hey Kaz, Arakim has a question.
Is that why you've been lurking around here? Bad habit, you.
Yes.
Scries, secured export, dates. You think some scries never made it past the veil?
Doesn't it usually take some time to figure that kind of thing out?
Yes, but I'm a genius. This is what I do, Bryn. So, we should run these down. The records here aren't complete, though. They don't confirm the shipment.
Any idea how we do that?
This is where Bryn does what she does. Off the top of my head, there's 3 places we should look. Drover's Gate in the lower city is obvious. Logs will be there. Also, I imagine the Bastion would track export of any and all scries, military applications. And we should canvass the Hearthsiders. Maybe someone still alive who worked the caravans. I'd ask the Axel. She'd know who to ask. And we're not welcome in the general populace of Cassidans.
We have that in common. Impressive.
Happy to help.
Úgy látom, nagyon sokat kell ezzel az Excel-el beszélgetnünk most.
Arik.
A másikok táborhelyén.
Yes. Every part of him yearns to be serious, mature, but show him something new. Like a properly maintained scribe.
Revealing...
An excited, intelligent young man who craves novelty.
Think that's why he hangs around the camp so often?
No, I know that's why. He knows he can't go back to it, but misses what you do. I wrestle with it too. I like being your watcher, but if someone handed me a potion to move back in time or be young again, well, let's say I'd give it some serious consideration. Either way, he's got a deft hand with the scry. I'll give him some pointers, but he's a natural.
Isla, I was wondering if you might be able to...
Oh, what seems to be the problem?
I was wondering if you've heard of an affliction known as Era's Plague.
A damaging misnomer.
It certainly seems like the Enclave had a better understanding of it than the rest of them. I believe our quartermaster is suffering from it. She's a Kashar like you.
Ah, yes. The condition isn't unique to Kashar, but it's believed we experience it in greater severity due to our unique sleep cycles. I've heard of Ram, Obrun, Ashar, and Kasil alike who've experienced it. The first line of treatment is sleep,
Unfortunately, that's difficult for Kashar. Thankfully, a sleeping balm should go a long way to help her. But it's not enough on its own.
Is there a more accurate name for this affliction?
Unfortunately, no. The research done on disorders of the mind is limited, even here. And I suppose academics are hesitant to rename conditions until they've become better understood.
Changing the name would just confuse matters, especially after the surge.
Then again, using a name that implies an individual has been cursed by a goddess of justice doesn't exactly foster empathy for its sufferers.
If this won't cure Kasmin, what else will we need to do to help her?
It's what she needs to do for herself, sadly. There is no cure for Ira's plague, only treatment and management of the condition. Sleep will put her on the right track, but she needs to eat properly and actively fight the compulsions that stem from her visions.
She has a long road ahead of her.
She does. But she's not walking it alone. She's lucky to have friends like you.
Have you
De jó, szóval
experienced
nincsen
Ira's
gyógyszer.
plague yourself?
Neki kell megküzdenie.
Not personally, no. But when I was born, my mother sought out the sleeping balm recipe in case I ever needed it, being great foresight on her.
You've never spoken of your mother before?
She died before I was even a year old. And my father doesn't like to speak of her.
How do I get hold of a sleeping balm?
Well, I can make one for you here if you bring me the ingredients. You'll need emerald lucin, a gemstone famed for its ability to radiate peace.
Na, de
and
azért
chill
mégiscsak
feather
valamivel
weave
itt
for
lehetne
its cooling
segítgetni.
properties. In addition to this, you'll need oil membrane for the formula, and of course, red cotton, because it filters the light so that the eyes find deeper rest.
I'll bring you those right away. Oria's father is unlikely to be a Kasil woman. Besides, when it comes to nurturing parental figures, Ramanos's shrewd eye for politics isn't what comes to mind.
Need I remind you that your access to Cassidon's hold is restricted?
Oh, I didn't mean to intrude.
You would do well to mind yourself, newcomer, or risk losing the privilege of coming to Cassidon's hold entirely.
Nem enged be oda. Azt mondja, ez nekünk tiltott terület. Na hát akkor vele sokat
I
kell
have a
tudni.
strange request.
And I have very little time. How is our little project?
I'm working on it.
Then let's prioritize that. I have people to arm. Arakim mentioned you wanted to compare a mantle with Matteo Agretius?
We'd like to see if he might be my father.
All right. I've set his mantle aside for you. I'll need yours too, and the pattern tracer to perform the test.
You all right?
A little nervous.
I have to say, your mantle is spectacular.
Oh, thank you. And
No, I'm sorry. It's not a match.
oh,
Hey, we'll keep looking. Maybe...
you're right. We should. I'll see you back at.
Bryn, you brought your talented smith. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I was wondering if you might have any information on Tarmakine smithing practices within...
I'm not well versed in Tarmakind myself, but I recall one smith who hoped to make the techniques more widespread. You could try searching the guild district in Heidenevron for a registry.
Sola is actually hoping to restore the lost art herself. Anything else I could look for that might help her?
The smithing guild also had an extensive library. You might find a tome on Tarmakine that could be useful.
Thank you so much.
I admire your ambition. What you're hoping to achieve is no small feat.
If anyone can do it, it's...
I don't know about that.
I can believe it. Good luck in your endeavors.
Na, ilyen redkartont ilyet tudunk szerezni. A vörös virágokból, az biztos. Ó, basszus, kijöjjel, hogyha fagyott minden, mi? Jó, figyelj, akkor menjünk inkább ide. Guild District. Oldalrentre, úgy. Majd elmúlik a tél egy napszakváltáskor.
The Guild District. I should look for tomes on the Tarmakine smithing style, and a registry of guild members here. Aha. Tarmakine Smithing. A compendium on vented metalwork. Sola will love this. This appears to be a registry of smiths. It's dated prior to the retreat of Cassidy's hold. There's one Tomakine smith, Xavier Nibreop. Looks like he had a workshop in the Iron Walk.
Jó, akkor át kellene mennünk a lowerben. Ez is a lowerben van. Ezt itt nem találja. Akkor... igen, na, azt mondja, hogy... a legközelebbi az a hátunk mögött. Hiszen nem távolodtunk el annyira. Még szerencsé, hogy clear az időjárás. Szavér, oké. Workshop, ilyet látunk-e valahol? Szerintem úgyis a másik irányba kell keresnünk. Én nem akarok vele megküzdeni, ezt a mágában sincsen.
Xavier's workshop should be up ahead. Solid and sturdy. Not made for traveling like Solar's. Xavier's diary. From a quick skim, it doesn't look like he was a particularly happy man.
Aha, ez itt a túladat, jó.
Another set of schematics. This is sure to put a smile on someone's face.
Oké, és akkor ezzel lehet konzultálnunk Solánál. Viszont itt még van mit megkeresnünk. hol van a yard? Ja, nem a yard, a kaput keressük. Jó, visszafele. Softwood az jöhet.
Detailed logs of every caravan to move in and out of the city.
Before the surge, the Enclave was a trade hub. This is one part of why they were so successful. Lane and I should be able to parse them quickly enough. See if any scries were due to go out.
Ha vájt vagyunk, akkor egy picikét begyűjtögetjük ezeket a dolgokat. Csak azért, hogy elhúzzuk az időt, hogy ne ott kint kelljen az óriásra küzdenünk, mert minek? Nincs haszna, addig meg akkor ő hagy mászkáljon. Különben csak időhúzás vele meg. És az jó nem olyan könnyen legyőzhető ám. Jó, akkor még innen kell nekünk egy kis cuccos.
A detailed list of all scries exported from the Enclave. Unmarked pending.
Perfect for cross-referencing in our little hunt.
Ez most azt akarod mondani, hogy innen nem tudok elutazni a többiek helyén? Ezt... aha, na jó. Ez azért így érdekes.
I was really hoping we'd find my father among the statues, but it's time to expand the search. You were right, Lane.
I often am. Let's build a census of male Oberon in the Enclave within a limited time frame that makes sense for your birth. Knowing your father had to have been here when the veil went up narrows our search significantly.
Time to chase a paper trail. Between the two of us, we'll find your father. Yes. I know you were really hoping he was a Weaver hero. It's okay if you're feeling let down. Ugh, no. Stop saying that. It's not.
Our archival work might not be the most glamorous way to chase down a lost relative.
You're right.
The discoveries we... This schematic is much more complicated
Na,
than the
talán a
previous one, though.
kovácsolós dolgait megtaláltuk, amit keresett.
Xavier used a traditional forge because he needed to reach much higher temperatures to work the signature tarmac. Unfortunately, my forge is built for transport.
Could we improve it?
Dom had that idea of a set of enchanted hammers. They, combined with the forge, might be enough.
He'll be glad to hear it.
Could you maybe get him to enchant them on my behalf?
Why? I'm sure he'd be thrilled to help you.
I know. Besides, he mentioned he'd need some cinder linen for the enchantment, and I was thinking you could scavenge some for us.
All right. This is a little strange, but I guess I can talk to him for you.
Thanks.
Hey, Dom. Solo, she's finally ready to use them.
Of course, but why isn't she asking me?
She's been a bit busy with the Tarmakine stuff she's working on.
Right. I'm happy to enchant the hammers. I'll need cinder linen to do it, though. Do you have any on you?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Perfect. I've still got some of the byproduct from your drake harvest as well. Do you think I should be the one to bring them to Sola? Or would she prefer...
Why don't you bring them? This Tarmakine project is really important to her, and I think it would mean a lot if you...
You're right. She's the love of my life, after all. I'm happy to help. But maybe you could join me? After all, maybe she'd rather you...
Istenem, messze vegyetek
I
már,
could come,
vegyetek már.
if you really think that's best, but...
Életet szerelme,
Great,
aztán nem
it's
mersz
settled.
oda
We'll both
menni.
go.
You're seriously telling me Carnhaven is now complete?
This isn't working.
I've stoked the forge before.
No, this work is somewhat more precise. It's not all bad news. I can forge a set of Tarmakine arms now. I'll give you the design. But the remaining pieces are too large to make without reaching the temperatures that Xavier was able to at his forge.
Sola? It's all right. We can figure this out. Maybe we need something stronger than cinder linen to augment the hammers.
No, enchanting isn't the solution. Sev and I need to head into Denevron to get Xavier's forge. It's built for this.
And it's exceptionally heavy. You and Sev are strong, but do you really think you'll be able to get it back here?
We have to try.
My love, I know this is important to you, but Do you think Xavier's forge is a long-term solution? The caravan won't be able to carry it. You'll need to leave it behind when we start traveling again.
I don't want to keep traveling. I want to settle down. I want to stay in one place. I want a home.
But we're weavers. Our home is the open road. Traveling is what we do.
It doesn't have to be.
Staying in one place, it's not the life we decided on for ourselves.
It's not the life I thought I could have. But here, in the Enclave, it's possible. We could be weavers and
Szóval itt le akarunk
stay. You
telepedni,
could
unják
enchant,
már itt az
I could
utazgatás
teach smithing.
odakint. Ezek pont egy olyan jó hely nekik, ahol
I
akár
could
miért telepedhetnének le.
unravel the Tarmakind techniques.
You've clearly spent a great deal of time thinking this through. Without me. It's not what I planned for myself, though. Or even a life I want, for that matter.
But we're married. If we don't want the same life, where does that leave us?
I don't know.
I might be overstepping, but you both should take a beat. Everyone can see how much you love one another. You'll work this out if you come back to the conversation fresh.
Prince right. I need some space. Maybe it's best if we take some time apart.
Szerintem egy kapcsolatot sose old meg az, hogyha külön
Wait,
mennek
I didn't mean...
egy darabig.
Sola, are you...
I don't even know what just happened.
He was caught off guard. It will be okay, I promise.
I don't know anymore.
How you doing, Sola?
I'm frustrated. I feel like I don't ask for much, and when I finally do...
He absolutely could have handled that better.
How is that possible? I feel like I've been...
Maybe that was the first time he really understood that.
Maybe. I just need some time.
I don't know if space is the best.
I can't have that conversation again right now. Especially if you won't consider...
Átbeszéljük mind a kétféle.
Breathe, darling.
Yes. Yes, of course. I just...
Sola?
Yes. Yes, flames, yes. I'm sorry.
I think maybe you two have some things to talk.
I had no idea she wants to stop traveling.
We all have to slow down sometime. We can't be on the road our whole life.
Well, yes, she had, I suppose, brought it up once or twice, but I assumed she meant later. Like, our doting.
At least it's out there now. Take what she might want, and what you want. There's a way to make it work.
I shall. Yes, because...
Szerintem itt most így átkapcsolódhatunk, és nem tudom mennyi kell abból a vörös pigyóból, de itt tudom, hogy vannak útközben ilyenek. Például itt.
Red cotton for the balm.
Hát ez egy jó kérdés, hogy az viszont az hol lesz. Mert hogy ilyet ugye nem tudjuk, hogy merre találjunk. Mindegy, menjünk vissza. Itt is kell nekünk keresni, várjál csak. Föld alá visz. Aha. Akkor van egy tippem. Hiszen itt tudunk lejutni a föld alá. Itt.
census records. The pivotal piece of the puzzle, as Elaine would say. Others might call them dull.
És erre tovább lesz a következő. Menjünk le az elhagyott bányába. Csúnyán nekünk rontottak ott a ezen mögött.
Maybe Oria's father is among them. My old point, Aaron, used to boast he could sell an Oberon their molted feathers. Ugh.
Jó, viszont azt mondom, hogy akkor visszamegyünk otthonra. És akkor a további kutatásokat innen fogjuk végrehajtani. Most már nem ugrunk el újra a bástyába, ezt itt begyűjtöttük, ez így jó lesz nekünk. Na jó, még ez talán lesz így, figyelj ezt. Hogy a bizalmát ezzel elnyerjük, és akkor talán így sikerül. Ah. Ha. Jó, akkor vissza. Na. Na legyen jó mindenki, és akkor innen folytatjuk. Legközelebb. Na, szasztok!